All right, let's go. Let's see what's happening today in the markets. Ooh. Right, so if you've traded and you started trading London session, you should have already caught this move here. That was the one to look out for. Hope TikTok's not one of those days when it doesn't push out the live and it just keeps me stuck, but it's cool if it does. But yeah, oh, we've hit 4,002 followers as well. So if you haven't followed already, make sure you hit the follow button, and let's see what's happening in the markets right now. So Asian session, we've had a massive push up, so let's have a look. If we go on the 1 hour time frame, we are currently in a 1 hour fair value gap. Wow, look at that. That's the 1 hour candle opening. They'll probably push right back up again at some point. Let's have a look what it's doing. There it is. It opened bearish, but then started pushing. Okay. We are in a fair value gap for a 1 hour anyway, so yeah. It's showing that we got 6 people with us, but I can't actually see 6 people on the thing. Normally we grow faster than this, but we've started late today anyway, so let's see what TikTok does. Let's see if it pushes a live out or not. But we are in a 1 hour fair value gap, and it has reacted from that 1 hour fair value gap, which was here, literally here, and price has pushed up from that area. So let's see what price is doing. I'll be back in a second, guys. Yo, who we got here today anyway? Who's with us right now? Who's trading live right now? Oh, I feel like putting a risky trade on. Don't know if I should, but I really feel like it. I feel like just being involved in the markets for no apparent reason. Really can't be asked to wait for some A+ setup right now. I just want to get in the trade and be involved in the markets. I'm not sure if we'll continue pushing from here, pushing up. I'm not sure, but I really feel like just entering a trade for the hell of it. Shouldn't. Let's have a look at what's going on down here. So this was an area of interest because that was the 1 hour fair value gap. Let's see if what it was on 30 minutes. So on the 30 minute, it was a 30-minute fair value gap which had been respected. Okay, price can keep pushing. Actually, it can keep pushing. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. Definitely was a 1 hour fair value gap. So yeah, it looks like price might keep pushing. Maybe I should have entered it there. I should have entered it. I should have been involved for no reason. This is where I said it's gonna go up from, man. It looks like it. It looks like it's pushing up. Oh god, it's just a bit choppy right now, so don't really want to force it, but it's looking good. Hugo, how you doing, Hugo? Oh shit, I got some messages. Oh, 1 second. I need to block this yell. No, it keeps dropping signals. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the messages. I was hi Rye. C7 said hi Rye, how you doing? Are you trading with us? Born to do it just started, literally just came on the markets. I've been here since morning, but I was on a meeting with someone. What? Is TikTok connected? I'm not quite sure what's going on. It keeps disconnecting and connecting. That's weird. Hugo Oliveria, hey there. How you doing, Hugo? My trade on gold didn't hit by 1 pip overnight. Dexter Connor shorted from the 5-minute inverse. Where did you short? 5-minute inverse. Can you give me the price where you shorted? I'll have a look. Hugo, I'm in a long on Nasdaq since yesterday. Wow, been since yesterday. That's been pushing up heavily. So Seth, Sup Boss Man, Seth, how you doing? Hope you're good. Hugo, yep, no, it's good. Bellett's Coffee, yes, Dan. Bellett's Coffee. I did show you a website yesterday. Bellett's Coffee, are you actually trading as well, or are you just advertising your coffee and stuff? I'd love to know. And if so, do you trade commodities? Because coffee beans and all the rest of it. Dexter Connor, 15-minute. Okay. Yeah, so what I was saying earlier, I don't think none of you guys were with me at that point. I was pointing out this area here. So I was saying this is a 30-minute fair value gap. It's also a 1 hour fair value gap. It's being respected. The price has tapped into that area and it shot off like that. So pretty much could have just entered in straight away. But that would have been an aggressive trade. But then price pushed up, pushed down right into this fair value gap. Now it's pushing back up again. Let's have a look if we'll continue pushing. But if you were on London session, everybody, you should have caught this trade here already. Ooh. Let's see market structure. Let's see what's been going on. Right, yesterday. Where were we yesterday? So yesterday, the market clearly pushed all the way down. So this is where we were at London session, yeah? Price was pushing in. Everyone was expecting price to keep pushing up. But the whole of London session and the opening of the New York was so volatile, it just pushed the market all the way down, sweeping liquidity from Asian lows. And to be fair, pre-Asian session as well. And then we had the real move to the upside. So everyone who was trying to go up from here just got liquidated. It just got stopped out. Whoever was trying to push up from anywhere around here before the real move happened. Okay, the price pushed up. We've not had a real deep retracement during the Asian session. It just carried on pushing up. So let's see. This is not the type of price action I like to trade in. I like to have nice points of interest, and I can't actually see any at the moment that are pretty close to where I want to trade from. Let's have a look. Don't know if it'll continue pushing up. Look, here's some good moves here. We had a oh my god, why is TikTok not pushing the live out again? It's saying I'm off live for a prolonged time, but I'm not off live for a prolonged time. I'm here. So yeah, let's see if it respects this area and then just continues pushing. Hugo, how long have you been trading? I think we are going to all-time high today or tomorrow. Yeah, possibly. I was looking at that today as well. But all-time highs are all the way down here. They're quite far away from us. But it's not impossible. Because if you can have this in Asian session, in one Asian session, what's there to say we can't have a massive push up? Because we had one last night. Well, not last night, through yesterday. So yeah, let's see. How long have you been trading, Hugo? Yeah, TikTok's not pushing my live out. It's doing something stupid again. It's very annoying, but it does dumb shit like this. How to be aesthetic. How to be aesthetic. How do you be aesthetic? How do you do it? Like, what is it to do to be aesthetic? What do you have to be like? I know trading fundamentals since I was 17, like 6 years ago. So you're about 22 years old now. Theodore Trumpeter in the house. But I'm back more serious in the past months. No, that's good. It's good to be serious. The markets are no joke. If you come here into the markets with like, my name again, yeah. So yeah, when you come into the markets and you're not serious, you always fuck some shit up. Like, if you're on prop firms, you'll be blowing accounts. If you put in your personal capital in, you'll be blowing that money as well. You will be doing dumb shit if you're not serious in the markets. These markets, you have to be serious. Otherwise, they just snatch your money from you and someone else will take your profits. You see what I sent you yesterday? Yeah, I seen what you sent me yesterday, bro. Man, yesterday and today is just one of those days. Yeah, I always like trading, but I never tried it serious. Now it's the time. Yes, it's the time because you're still really young. And if you can smash it, that's absolutely brilliant. Theodore, yesterday, you said you were about $800 or just over $800 profit. Then you missed the, I think you took it out early or something you were saying, wasn't it? Wow, look at that. Maybe it's not going to respect that 1 hour fair value gap. Maybe price will just keep pushing down. Maybe it'll respect this area here and continue pushing up. Who knows? Who knows? But we don't enter until we see a proper trade, a proper A+. I was in a short in Nasdaq since last week, but after that week I inverted my trade basically. Oh, okay. Took little profits. Yeah, it's good. It's good to take some profits. Better than taking no profits. Theodore, you weren't too far though. You had about 890 or something like that. And then what? It was about $1,500 profit. So you weren't too far from it, to be honest. That. So we had this move there. Price pushed up to that area and then pushed down again. If this area gets disrespected, then price looks like it'll continue going down. Because we've not had a massive retracement to a discounted, if price is going to keep pushing, we've not had a retracement to a discounted area. That discounted area would be below here. But we've not had price retrace that deep, so it'd probably be within this area maybe. But yeah, is it too far for my point of interest? Is it too far right now? Do I see price going there? I don't know. So I just have to sit and wait. That's why sometimes I like getting on the smaller prices like this that I can read and just get a quick 1 to 3. Theodore says yes. You go. And now I'm good up again with good margin. I'll see what happened in New York today. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. You got to check out New York session if that's what you like to trade and you like that volatility. Next door shorted from IF3G at 30,166. Okay, let's have a look on the 15-minute time frame what you were looking at. Okay. So you shorted there. Literally there. Okay. Yeah. That's exactly what I was looking at down here. So if I went down to the 1 minute time frame now, it was this area here. That was a wicked area to short from. earlier on, that was a good 1 to 3, but that was like just outside Asian session. And then another area where you could have caught a trade once you started London session was definitely this trade here. You could have even had the stop loss a little bit up there. Still a 1 to 3 trade. That's good. Even if you take profit there, that would still be a 1 to 3 trade right there. Just don't know what's happening here. We're going to continue pushing down as this area keeps getting respected. I'm not sure what's happening here. But when price leaves gaps with bigger candles like this rather than chopped up candles, it sometimes could be a danger zone unless they get inversed. Hugo, do you all trade ICT? Do you trade full time? Yes, Hugo, I trade full time now. I'm here every single day, but I'm only here a couple of hours a day and then I chill. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. If I draw, I draw. I don't stay on the charts and keep forcing trades and revenge trading or anything like that. I wouldn't call myself an ICT trader. I wouldn't say SMC. I love to follow market structure, so I don't do that SMT divergence and none of that stuff. I don't. I'll take like a little bit from ICT. I'll take a little bit from SMC. I'll take a lot from market structure, and then I'll put it together. Little bits and bobs from every little strategy. What works for me, I've kind of put it together and created my own strategy with higher time frame analysis, and it works for me, which is good. Theodore, up to go. That's my goal. Whew. Yeah, sometimes it's dangerous. Like people think, oh yeah, price is pushed down here, let's take a sell. But sometimes it may not work. Well, a lot of the time may not work because you ideally want it to close down here if you're looking for a sell, but it keeps respecting this area here. So will it keep pushing? When did you realize you would do this full time? Bro, I realized I'm gonna do this full time the day I started. Because I was on a demo account and I was like flipping $1 million account into like $10 million accounts. And I was like, whoa, this is some serious shit. And then I put some of my own money into a broker, which you have to be realistic. It was only a couple of $100. And then I made some money from that couple of $100. I was like, yo, $50 in like 10 seconds. This is great. Then I put more money in and lost it. Then I put more money in and lost it. Then I put more money in and lost it. And then after that, I just went in just like a spiral of losing. Even until I got to a stage, I knew exactly what I'm doing. I knew how to trade. I knew where to take my entries from. I knew where to exit from, but I still kept losing. And that happened for ages. Yeah, it just happened for ages until I paired up market structure with a couple of other confluences. I started doing higher time frame analysis. That's when the penny dropped and it clicked. But I still had another problem. It was psychology. And that didn't change until I just slowed everything down. Literally just started taking one trade a day. Literally, I just started looking for my setup. When it comes, take the entry and then exit. And then as soon as I started putting myself into that kind of when I started being that type of trader, slowed down and waiting patiently, and that's when I started seeing results, because I would just overtrade, force trade, over leverage, oversize just to pass accounts. And that was another problem as well, actually. One second. Back to 2.8k. Theodore, nice, that's me. Yeah, born to do it, saying that's me. Hugo Oliver, yeah, that makes sense. The mental part of it's the most difficult to master. Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say now. Forgot what I was saying. Forgot what part I was at, and it was a very important part. It was to do with psychology. Yeah, the prop firms. What the biggest problem was, I weren't trading properly on brokers because I just kept blowing all my money because I had a psychology problem. Slow down, read more confidence. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so then what happened was the biggest problem started when I went on to prop firms, because then when I found out what prop firms are, and I knew what prop firms do, and I knew how they start paying out, I bought one prop firm, and then I failed. Obviously I failed, and then I'd done loads, and then I kept failing them, and then I kept buying more, and then I kept failing them. But the problem was I wasn't trading prop firms correctly. At that point, I wasn't skilled enough to know, okay, this is my A+ entry. This is the only entry I'm taking. This is the entry I'm going to wait for patiently. And instead of doing that, I was oversizing, over leveraging, and forcing trades. So this is what I was doing. Let me just show you. Let me just give you a quick example. So just say my maximum contract size I'm allowed is three minis. Yeah, that would be 30 micros, 3 minis or 30 micros. Yeah, and just say my profit target is $1,500. Let's go for the smallest count, 25k. My profit target is $1,500. This is what I was doing. I'd put the biggest size on. Right now this looks like it's 15. It looks like this, but on the New York session, when there's high volatility and you're using 3 minis, you literally $1,500 will be like this. It'll be like that, tighter than that. It'll be like that. So all it takes is 1 tick, 2 ticks, and boom. So just say let's just do this, because let's make it more volatile, because I was doing it on the New York sessions as well. So just say that's $1,500. I would put a trade on like that, and then I'd have my stop loss like that, because I was like, oh fuck it, if it blows me out, it blows me out. If it wins and it goes into my direction, that's good. And if it doesn't, it don't matter, I'll just buy another one. It's only 60 quid, it's only 70 pound, it's only 80 pound, like that. That's the mentality that I got into. Oh, it's only 100 pound. So like this, yeah. So just say this price goes and pushes up now, or it might, if it continues to push down, okay, it's blown you out, you're finished. But if it pushed up, it's tapped you in and you've passed your challenge or whatever. If it's if you're not on consistency or whatever, say, yeah, I would oversize, over leverage, pass my accounts like that. And then I'd take that same mentality into the funded stage, where I just couldn't wait patiently. Thank you very much, Kyoto. I just couldn't wait patiently, and I just want to fucking pass look like that. That 1 tick would have been like boom, $1,500. And then, because I couldn't wait patiently, and I just wanted a payout, and I wanted money, and I was so eager to just like get a payout, and I just I'd do the same type of trade, and then something like that would happen, and be like bang, instantly, boof. Not following rules, not following game plan, not following a strategy, not trading safe, not waiting patiently, just oversizing, over leveraging, forced trading, revenge trading, and creating entries that are not even fucking there. Obviously the market can fucking tick up and down like that in seconds if you're bloody scaled up that fucking massively. So that was the biggest mistake I made, and that's the mistake I still make today sometimes. But now it's a lot less, because I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm looking for, and in those areas I can sometimes afford to take that risk to just pass the prop firm quickly, because I know when I'm funded I'll scale down and I'll make the money back slowly. But that's one big fat problem that I had for ages. So I say to everyone, do you know what, just the funded stage or the challenge stage. People do say, okay, you don't want to stay on the challenge for a whole month or whatever, it's too long, you're wasting money. But that's if you're an expert. If you're a beginner, you need to learn how to trade the prop firm properly. Until you don't learn how to trade it properly, You can't oversize and over leverage it on it because you're not going to understand it. You're just going to keep blowing accounts. Yo, Ahmed, what's happening, bro? Hugo saying, yep, understand. Born to do it futures, tick value, not constant across sessions. Value is, but the size of the contract isn't. So just say right now I used 2 minis, which is 20 micros. So just say the take profit here now is $850. But the same one on New York session, let's see if it changes if I'm on the New York session. Let me just go scroll backwards. Let me get into the New York session when there's a lot of volatility. Let's see if it's the same or if it shows any different. So here we are. So if I put my limit there, where the fuck is the price right now? It's all the way down there. Yeah, so now exactly the same. If I'm using 20 micros, which are 2 minis. Oh yeah, it's not doing it. Literally like pretty much. Oh no, it is a lot more. Look, so that much was $800 was like that much in the New York session, but in the London session, but in the New York session, this much is like flipping double that, $1,600. Sometimes it can $1,600 can be like that tight depending on how much you're risking on the New York session. So on the New York session, what you have to do is you have to change your contract size to lower. So just say in the London session you're trading 8 or 9 micros. In the New York session you might have to, depending on how volatile it is and what the price is like, you have to drop your contract size even lower to like 2 or 3 micros, maybe 4 if you're trading micros. The contract size is on the is here, look. So just say you're trading on basically your contract size, that's a lot size. So exactly how you enter lots, that's how you enter contract sizes. So like, but if you do MNQ, M is micros. If you do NQ, that's minis. So 2 minis is 20 micros. 1 mini is 10 micros. So on the Nasdaq contract, you can only trade minis, but when you do MNQ you can trade micros. So where you're trading 1 mini in micros, you can go even lower and you can trade 10 micros. So it just brings the size down smaller, but it's just like lot sizes. I'd love to take a risky trade right now, just for the fucking hell of it. I just want to be involved in the markets. I just want to trade. I mean, crazy feeling right now. Just want to just jump in a trade for a reason. Oh, good uncle, getting my second payout today. Well done, Ahmed. Well done. Ahmed's getting payouts, bro. Yes, man. Hugo, yeah, I don't like to run evals on FTMO. I trade swing and it's one-time payment. I'm not into. Okay, nice. I like doing day trading, so I'm just the one below the swing trading. Almost passing my second account. Well done, Hugo. Well done, bro. Theodore 1.61 TP, one of my founded. Come on. Born today. What the fuck? How to change contract size? Hugo. I'll go to my 9 to 5. Good luck. Yo, good luck, man. Later on. I'll see you later. Soon you won't be doing the 9 to 5. Soon you'll be doing like half an hour a day, 2 hours maybe, and then chilling. Born to do it. I really don't understand what you said about the contract size. Fuck me, that's dangerous. Never mind, that's straight SL. Uncle, at what point would you quit your job? I wouldn't quit my job on the first and second payout. I'd wait. Give it a few months. If you're fucking just constantly smashing payouts, yeah, you'll know when you're getting payouts. You'll know when to quit your job. Once you get to a stage where you feel like your job is coming in the way of your trading, and you're already making a lot more from trading than you are from your job, and you've been taking consistent payouts for like literally over 3 months, then you're going to get to a stage where you're going to be like, okay, I'm taking out payouts, why the fuck am I doing this job? And then you'll automatically just understand yourself. You'll realize you'll be like, because at the moment you've taken one payout, you've taken second payout, you don't actually know if those payouts are fully 110% committed to you following your game plan, or you've kind of like forced trades here and there just to like bump it up a little bit to get the payout. Is when you're absolutely consistent, just trading your A+ setup, or A setup, or A+ setup, just following game plan, then you know, okay, time to leave, man. Time to like scale up and live a better life, live a different life, live a nice life, happy life. They say money don't bring happiness, but if you use money properly like a tool rather than just blowing on bullshit, materialistic bullshit, sometimes you got to enjoy yourself. You got to like spend on yourself, get nice things or a nice car or something. Like it's nice as long as you're living nice, you're happy, bills are in control, you're not having to look in the bank just to go out shopping, you're not having to look in the bank just to go to a restaurant and eat. If someone phones you, oh, shall we go out today, you know, okay, come on, let's go. You don't even have to look at your bank account and you're comfortable. That's what matters. So yeah, people say money don't bring happiness, but it actually does. You in this world right now, you need money to live a nice life. Otherwise, it's horrible. Like I was in stages of my life where like I used to be broke all the time, like paycheck to paycheck. It was just horrible, man. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Some people control their finances, and some people control their finances and live nice. They have their job and they're set how much that they have a budget planner and everything. But with me, I didn't like a budget planner. Spending was impulsive behavior, how I am like as a person. So I needed something to make more money all the time. Don't like to just keep looking at the bank. And I think a lot of people are like that. I think I'll quit my job when I hit that 20k profit. Yeah, you can, Hugo, man. Yeah, the first goal is the freedom. Trust me, man, the freedom. Oh my God, imagine that freedom, yeah? You just book a flight somewhere for no reason, and you know when you get to the other side, even airplanes are flipping Wi-Fi on them nowadays, but you can trade on that. But when you get to the other side at your destination and you're relaxing in your hotel, you put your suitcase down and you just like chill on the bed, and then you get up, you get your laptop out, look at the charts, chill out, go for a drink somewhere, go to the beach or go to the bar, go to the restaurant, look at your phone, you're trading, because now you're an expert, yeah? So you can look at your phone and trade. When you're not an expert, don't look at the phone and trade, because you'll be bombing out a lot more accounts than you think. So yeah, you just keep that vision in your brain, lads. Just keep that vision in your brain. That's the stage I'm in, paycheck to paycheck. Ahmed, it happens, bro. That's the process. You have to get through that. You have to go through that. And if you don't go through it, like if you're one of the lucky ones, I obviously wasn't. Like if you're one of the lucky ones where your parents are like doing really, really well, and you don't need to go into a job and they can just put you straight into a business and set you up, or your bloody dad's a trader or something, and then he teaches you trading at the age of flipping 6 or 7, and that's a skill that now you've got for life. That's a different story. But for like normal people, we have to get jobs, we have to go work, we have to do these 9 to 5s, 12-hour shifts, or whatever we got to do. But you have to go through that process, and I think you appreciate it more, you appreciate trading more once you've been through that process. I think that's the beauty of it. I think once you've been through the hardship, then you will appreciate it more rather than if you've got it on a plate, because you will never understand what it feels like to go through the hardship. That's the difference. So Ahmed, I think you are doing it the right way around. Good morning, beautiful people. A7 Medinho in the house, bro. Agree, same thing, people. Agree, same thing as people who are born rich. Yeah, you got to, man, you got to. They will not value freedom as us. Yes, that's right. That's right. They won't ever. So this might be pushing down, guys, because we got to go for that big retracement on the big push up that happened yesterday. So let's have a look. So yeah, I'm not hating on people that are born rich, born into rich families, and then don't have to go through the hardship of learning a skill and all the rest of it, because they're on a whole different level. Like, they're on a different level. They'll have hardships as well, because getting to that level is not easy, but their problems will be different to our problems. Their problems will be, okay, we've started here, we're not making this much money, we're not making the millions and the blah 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 blah. And if they're losing that big money, then that's their problem. Their problems are high level problems, different problems. Our problems are shit. We got to pay the gas, electric bill, we got to pay the mortgage, we got to pay the rent. So we all got problems, but the problems are just at different levels. That's why people say money can't buy happiness, because you want more, and you're trying to build more. And whilst you're building, it's a big, massive struggle. Can't wait till I can just chill and play games all day whilst trading. Bro, I went through a stage, Ahmed. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Listen, man, I'm 40 years old, yeah. And when I was younger, I used to love playing games. Don't get me wrong, yeah, I loved it. And then it came to a stage, yeah, I wasn't playing PlayStation. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just doing like adult things, yeah, working, paying the bills, eating roti and fucking shitting, going sleep, and then doing the same thing in the morning again, yeah. And then it got to a stage that I started trading and all that, and then it got to a stage where I was just getting a bit bored with trading, because I kept blowing all my accounts and I kept fucking everything up. And then my cousin introduced me to a game on PlayStation 5, and it was called Wukong. Have you played Wukong? Let's go, crypto market. Let's go, bro. Ahmed, have you played Wukong on PS5? Oh yeah, I saw that everywhere, bro. I got fucking addicted to that game, yeah. And I would just put on a trade, and then because I wanted to set and forget, I didn't want to look at my trade, because it came to a point where I'm just so fed up with trading. I'd set a trade, and then I'd just go play Wukong, and I got so addicted to Wukong, just keep playing that. And when I come back, my account's blown because I just set and forget and I wasn't managing it. And I did that for ages. But yeah, I love that game. I ended up clocking it. I clocked it like 3 times over. It's such a badass game. You got to play it, man. Wukong is sick. At the beginning, you think, oh my god, this is a bit shit. What is this game? But then afterwards, it's like, oh my god, this game is just too good. But then that's another stage that I had to go through, where like I didn't know how to properly trade properly, but I was setting and forgetting my trades, and then coming back to the trades and have a look. It was almost like peeking. Like I'd leave the screen on, so I'd come through the room and I'd just look at my screen a little bit to see, damn, has the trade gone in my way or not? That's another stage that I went through. It was horrible, bro, horrible. All right, what's happening with price right now? What is it doing? Horrible, man. I just want to flip in, oversize one trade and just fucking see what happens. If it goes my way, it does it. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. You just get in those moods sometimes where you just wanna put on a trade for the hell of it, for no reason. Nah, I've not played it, but seen it. King JFX in the house. I see you joined us today, bro. I got your message earlier. How long you been trading? think he's jumped off. Oh, hi, what's up? What's up? What's up? King JFX, how you doing? Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm not liking price action at all. Feel like just taking a risky trade. I would love for that to happen. Oosh. Yeah, I would definitely love for that to happen. But if I go into the 15, born today, I don't want to see what you're looking for. Where did you draw your fib? 0 to the 100, please. Just from the swing high to the swing low, bro. King JFX, how's trading going for you? Bro, it's going good, bro. How's trading going for you, bro? Want to do it? What the fuck? Daz FX, what you saying, bro? Love your videos. Oh, Daz FX, thank you very much for following. Daz, are you actually following us, or are you just chatting right now? If you ain't following us, make sure you hit the follow button, guys, and just it's fine, honestly. Oh, wicked. I see that you do trading yourself. I looked at your page earlier on today, King JFX. Time frame. Oh, I'm on the 15-minute time frame right now, but I was just drawing the swing high to the swing low because I was trying to see, like, do I think price may continue shooting down? But this area here, I don't know if I'd want to take a sell. I'm not sure if I want. I think price is going to continue pushing down. 1 second. King JFX, thank you for following, bro. Born to do it. Watermark. The watermark's there, man. Haha. Chatted you earlier on, wanted to make friends. You look cool, bro. Well spoken. Oh, thank you very much, JFX. We like having friends here in trading. We need more friends. Trading can be a lonely place, so yeah, a lot of friends are required in this game. Otherwise it can be a lonely space, you see. Look at this trade earlier. Even if I held it more than a 1 to 3, look, it tapped into that area many times. Didn't actually go to stop loss. So imagine if I held it like that. That trade would have been a 1 to 6 instead of a 1 to 3. But I didn't know price is going to tap into that area 2-3 times. Even though price does come back and retest your points of interest many times before the real move happens, sometimes it goes without the real move. Sometimes the real move happens straight away rather than it testing many times. But this time it tested it 1, 2, 3 times. Well, not even that, like throughout. Them taps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever, how many times. But really 1, 2, 3. But I took the trade at 1, 2, 3 because I didn't think, and I didn't know that price is going to retest that area and then push down again. But yeah, that's why sometimes you got to just take what's given instead of chasing and wanting more. King JFX saying, yeah, real lonely. Yeah, trust me, man. If you don't have a lot of trader friends, I think the best place to do is just like join a community and just chat to people, get to know people. That's the best thing. John, morning, bro. Good morning, John. How you doing, bro? I'm on Discord. Where is everyone to talk to? Bro, no one's even chatting on the Discord. I don't know what's wrong with people. Martin Dubravaka. Thank you very much for following, bro. Yeah, the Discord, I've just got to grow it at the moment. It's only got 50 people in there. And they hardly ever chat. They just, I don't know. Do you know what it is? Trading, you get like serious people. Yeah. And then you get people who are just going through a phase of thinking they want to learn it or want. Bro, if I was getting free information, like how much information I give out, I would latch on and just fucking try and find out and try and get as much information as I can. But I've noticed in the Discord, obviously we got people from different time zones, but a lot of people just don't. I have my Discord app muted. Yeah, that's another thing with a lot of people. They've probably got the app muted because they're probably on a couple of different Discords and they're probably always getting loads of notifications and then don't go back and check. But yeah, it does happen. It does happen. Like, but it's very quiet. I think I just need to keep growing it. So I'm just gonna keep growing it. The link is in the bio. I'm not gonna force it now too much. I'm just gonna let it go and then keep at it. If it grows, it grows, but I'm not going to force the idea of letting it grow and stuff like that, because I know there's going to come a point where if it continues like this, I'll just get bored with it and then I'll just end up leaving it. I'll be like, nah, fuck this. I'd rather than just stick to trading on its own and not even do the lives or anything. But I don't know, like I'm at a stage where I don't even have to do the lives. I don't need to be on live, but I'm doing it just to build a community because I know this space can be very, very boring as well. So I'm just building it so you can like make a few trader friends and then you just got a place to chat to like-minded people. That's what I'm really doing it. John boy, you need to like unmute your Discord app and start chatting, bro. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what price is doing right now. I don't like the chop, so I'm not even looking for an entry right now. I would have liked to take a sell around about here, but don't know because of the area that price is in. Is it going to continue pushing down at the moment? I'm not sure. I know, man, I have so many groups on Discord, it all gets a bit much. I know, tell me about it. I've got a few, but I know there's one Discord, yeah, it's got like 40,000 people in there, and it was alpha futures, and all I heard was people complaining about alpha trader stuff. But obviously it was a new platform, obviously it's gonna have problems and stuff, but when it comes to trading, it's like people are so impatient. They're just, all I've seen in that group is just a bunch of people just complaining every single day. This is not working, that's not working, my payouts on hold, blah 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 blah. It kind of starts putting you off the prop firm. So when I was on the Discord, it started putting me off the prop firm. It's got like 40,000 people in there, and you don't really get a lot of people talking about trading. Well, hard to get any people talking about trading, but you get more people complaining about the platform not working. But it's almost like it was more negative than when I actually trade alpha futures myself, because when I trade alpha futures on their platform, But I use TradeAway. I don't use their Alpha Trader platform. I just use Alpha Futures and sign in on TradeAway and trade it on TradingView. I've never had no problems with Alpha Futures. Their payouts came on time. Their trading was wicked. Their support was wicked. Alpha Capital Group and Alpha Futures. I think they're the same people, you know, that are doing it. I think it's the same group of people, maybe. But Alpha Capital Group, again, they're wicked. No problems with their platform ever. Payouts come on time. As long as you're not trading like an idiot, like a gambling style of trading, I think you're fine. But Alpha Futures, their space was wicked to trade on, but their Discord is like just full of complaints. Yesterday, I was trying to message them, trying to figure out if I can trade on their platform if I bought a challenge, and I couldn't message because they shut their support down and they weren't talking on the Alpha Futures Discord. And then I messaged the guy, and then let me see what he said. He said, the chat is closed at the moment. If you need support, please ask me. So I had to go directly to one guy. But yeah, so the Alpha Futures Discord looks like complaints, but they're if you're trading with them and on their platforms, it's actually really good. It's not as bad as people are making out on their Discord. I'm loving their premium plan at the moment, to be honest with you. Yeah, I want to see what happens around about here. I would have took a sell here, but I just didn't like the area that we're in. Like all this consolidation area to the left. Didn't quite like that. Otherwise, I would have taken a sell there. But I didn't like the way price is moving. But I won't be taking a sell there. I like nice, clean movement. When I look to the left of the charts, I like nice, clean. Premium plan. Why? I want to buy small futures account. Yeah, you should get a small futures account. I like the premium plan because I think there's consistency on it, but you have to pass it in about 2 days. You can't pass it all in one day. You have to pass it in 2 days. That's the only one thing about it. But after you've passed it, let's have a look at their payouts. I think you just have to trade 5 days and you just need to make about $200 or something like that. 1 second, let's go to their payout policy. Where the hell is... There he is. Yeah, so their payout policy, the minimum payout request on premium is $500. The maximum increases each withdrawal request per account. Details on each account size. So 50k. The maximum you can withdraw on a 50k is 2,000 first. Second withdrawal to 2,250, 2,500, 3,000. See, this is one thing that I don't like. On Take Profit Trader, once you've cleared your buffer, you can take out as much as you want. So if your price goes up to 20 grand, 30 grand or whatever, you can take all of it out, but you have to clear the intraday trailing drawdown, and that's very difficult for a lot of traders. So if you can't do normal trading, intraday trading drawdown is going to be very, very difficult for you. I think there's 0 accounts you can pass in 1 day. I'm sure that one was, but there's a there's a 40%, no, I think 40% consistency once you've passed the challenge. So I think you can pass in 1 day, but then you're on 40% consistency and you have to make over $200 a day for 5 days to take a payout. But then on the 0 accounts, when you take a payout, you can only take half of your profits, not all. So yeah, it's a bit weird. So that's why every prop firm has their own different rules. And I like Take Profit Trader, because it's the only one big problem with them is the intraday trailing drawdown. Once you've gone past the intraday trailing drawdown, you can take as much profits as you want. And all you have to do is a 80-20 profit split. So they take out 20% and you keep 80%. So if you make $750 a day, they take $150 and you keep your $600, like that. Yeah, I don't think this price here will hold. I'm not 100% certain that will hold. It might react in this area here, somewhere here, and then just continue pushing up. So yeah, that's the reason why I didn't take this trade here. Just don't like the way it reacted from the bottom down here, where it was to the left. I think, yeah, Monday and Tuesdays, today and yesterday's just been weird, man. It's like just that kind of day where I just don't even want to trade. The market's not moving nice. No news folder, but then we got European Consumer Price Index at 1 p.m. This won't move the Nasdaq though, I don't think it will. Forex Factory 1:30 GDP. There's only 1:30 p.m. GDP news event, but just be careful around the 1 p.m. because prop firms they try to penalize you on everything. See, look here on 1:30, it's not showing a red folder news event at 1:30 p.m. So here GDP is not showing a red folder, it's showing orange. But on Forex Factory, GDP is a red folder news event. So that's why you have to be very careful. So look at a couple of different sites. I look at Forex Factory and fxstreet.com because they're always showing something different. And then just say you end up trading at 1:30 p.m. on a prop firm and you're on a funded account. You'll say to them, oh no, it was no red folder news event at 1:30 p.m. on fxstreet.com. They'll turn around and say, yeah, but on Forex Factory it was a red folder news event. Now you ain't getting your payout. So you have to be very careful around the news events, especially when you're trading prop firms. You're trading your own personal capital, you're totally fine. Yes, yo, need $200 to pass my 50k lucid. Yes, take it slow, bro, take it slow. That $250 is not hard to make, so take it slow. Don't do this, even though you'll probably get excited and think, yeah, I want to do this. Look, there's $350 like that. Yeah, don't do that and just say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna oversize, over leverage, force trade, and just look, and then price slowly starts going up, and then yeah, you can lose your money. But that's one thing that you shouldn't do like that, because you thought, oh, price is going down here, let me just oversize, over leverage. Then you'll close your trade here because now you're in drawdown, but then price will go down into your favor and then you'll chase profits. So that's why they say don't oversize, over leverage, force trade, because shit like that happens, mate. I missed my TP on my shirt. Miscalculated, bro. Lol. First trade this morning. It happens, bro. But it happens. It happens. You trade futures. AFG, yes, I trade futures, bro. Thoughts on scalping? 6k MPL. Thoughts on scalping? Scalping's good. No, I do CFD prop firms, and I do futures as well. But then I do sometimes put money into my own broker and just trade the broker as well. But thoughts on scalping? Scalping's good if you know what you're doing. It's very risky, high risk, high reward type of thing. But yeah, it's good. It's good if you know what you're doing. But if you're trading scalping, would you be in the seconds? So from a few seconds to a minute, 2 minute maybe, and in and out of the trade, that's it. Bang. I like day trading. Still risky, not as risky as the scalping side, but in scalping, if you know what you're doing, you're going to be making real fast money, real quick, impulsive moves. Ivaka, what do you think about FTMO? FTMO, brilliant. Really, really good. Really good. But you gotta know how to trade when you're with FTMO. You can't just buy a prop firm account, CFD prop firm with FTMO, and then just start trading it, and then start like placing hundreds of trades, because they'll be like, listen, you're just gambling, you don't know what you're doing, you're not trading properly. And then just yeah. Imagine if price just came flying down now all the way. I'd be like, shit, I should have entered that trade. But on the 5 minute, it's looking all right. But yeah, I'm just not liking the price action on the 1 minute. Yeah, so Avaka, FTMO are good. They're very good. Once you get stuck into bad habits, then it's very difficult to get out of the bad habits. Once you get stuck into bad habits and making money, so just say you make damn, I just forget my words all the time. So just say so just say you've traded and you've oversized, over leveraged, and you've put on a high contract size just to pass the prop firm challenge. You'll take that same mentality into the actual funded stage, and then you'll blow your accounts, and then you'll keep repeating the same thing again, because now you're so used to passing the fundeds fast. So once you've done it a few times, you want to just pass as quickly and get to the funded stage. But when you get to the funded stage, you're not changing your mentality and slowing down and patiently waiting for setups. You're still forcing the trades again, and then you're blowing them, and then you think, fuck, and then I need to get back into the I need to be funded again. So you get the challenge again, and then you pass fast again, but then you take that same mentality into the funded stage again, and then before you know it, because you keep losing so much money, now you want to make that money back really fast. You keep going into that, back into that circle, and you keep repeating the same shit over and over again. Michelle, what are you trading? This is Nasdaq, MNQ, micro Nasdaq. You trade live. I met you trading with us right now, Michelle, whilst we're live. What's your favorite pair? What do you trade? We've crossed the 4,000 followers mark. That's brilliant. Let's get to 5,000 then, guys. Now we're on the road to 5,000. We've literally crossed 4,000 mark, which is absolutely brilliant. 1 second, guys. Oh no. So I'm just getting some video editing work done. Let's mark out a danger zone where I think there would be a possible danger zone. That's a danger zone for price to push right back up. So we'll make it blue because that's where you'd want price to react and push up. But 5 minutes and the 2 minutes is showing something completely different. So if this area gets respected, that's cool. If it doesn't, then price will be pushing down. Day trading. Watch till the end. If not, let me tell you how to actually learn day trading. Watch till the end. If not, you're not ready to trade. In fact, you're not ready to learn how to trade. This is coming from a 40. Yo, that's wicked. I'm just gonna have to put the sound off while I just check this video out, guys. So, ZUZ, this is Nasdaq. This is Nasdaq at the moment. Yeah, the best moves have already come and gone. But now price is just chopping around. We're waiting for an entry. So let's see if we get one. But yeah, I'm just going to check this one video. And I'm just going to turn the mic off. Bashy Trades looking for a pump up, yeah? I would have loved this to retrace slightly deeper, just even if it came into this area here. Then I would have looked for a trade like this. Not risking that much though. Yeah, I would have looked for something like that. Had it come down here the first time. Right now, I'm not looking for it because that price action is shit. Yeah, I just think today's going to be one of those days I'm not going to trade right now. I'm just going to give it a miss. I'll probably just jump on the New York session later and then see what's happening on the New York session. Oh. Yeah, that's me done, guys. I don't think I'm gonna be trading any longer today. And plus, on the other side, TikTok's not pushing the live out as usual. We're not even getting anywhere near the numbers that I've been getting for the past few weeks. So yeah, I'm probably going to call it a day, guys. I'm going to shoot off. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be back on the live tomorrow. Today's been a short one. It's been a whack one. It's been pretty quiet. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys again tomorrow, guys. See you later.